What is going on YouTube? Nexus TV back doing another video today. Um, so yesterday or the other day, I think it was the Super Bowl, and they released an extended trailer of Voss and Falcon and Winter Soldier. And the thing is that of course Lance is supposed to be in it, like I always say, and I just kind of want to update you guys to what scenes he's gonna be in the trailer and in the show itself. And then after that, I might just kind of talk about some other stuff because the trailer is like 2 minutes long, so it's not that long. So let's get started, and here we go. There is an ad. There's a freaking Invisalign ad. And before we do this, like I always say, you guys do not have to watch the screen. Just listen to what I say. If you were playing like a mobile game, I'm pretty sure it allows you to do picture in picture. So just look at something else. So it opens up. They're in a scene with the lady. It's just Sam and Bucky, so Lance isn't there. Then the scene on the plane. Lance is sitting beside Bucky. Bucky asks, "What's our plan?" Sam jumps off the plane, and of course, Lance is after him, kind of, or is trying to go after him. What city is that? Then there's a scene where it's, I think, Zemo, Sam, and Bucky like walking across that little scaffolding thing, and Lance is behind the third person, who I'm guessing is Zemo. In the scene, what looks to be like Cap's funeral, um, it might actually be Cap's funeral because I think they did say that he died in Far From Home, like I said last video. So, Lance is not in the scene, of course, because I'm pretty sure Far From Home is taking place during this, so he can't be in it. In the scene where Sam says, "Where do we start?" after you see them you see Bucky catch the shield after Sam threw it. That's Lance is also in that scene. You can barely see him on the right. They're in this. All right, so Lance is also in the scene where Bucky and is he kicks that guy onto the floor. Lance is behind Bucky, like ready to kind of fight with him, fight alongside him. Okay, and this is like probably one of my favorite scenes in the extended trailer. And the scene where Sharon Carter is aiming the gun at Bucky and Sam, Lance is like kind of in the middle of them aiming the gun at her, or aiming his gun at her, because he's never met her before. He doesn't know her, so he just kind of sees a random lady aiming a gun at Bucky and Sam, and he's just like, you know what, I'm ready to shoot if I need to. Like, you guys get it. Then it's another scene where Bucky is at that club, I guess, again, and of course Lance is with him. Then there's the scene where Lance and Bucky are running out of the building, and there are those gunshots being shot at them. And in that scene, Lance is kind of like running to the right of Bucky. Like, if you're looking at, like, since they're front facing, if you look to the right of Bucky, then Lance is right there, and he's kind of shooting behind him so he can kind of like take them off of like the aforementioned three. And of course, there's also the scene where Bucky falls off the truck, and in that scene, Lance is trying to get the Flag Smashers, or Rag Smashers, as I like to call them, away from Bucky. And when he grabs and shoots a web at them, they pull it, and then he ends up falling off. He ends up almost falling off the back of the truck. The thing is that he shoots a web at the edge of it, and it catches him kind of. And yeah, that's pretty much it so far. Okay, that scene where Bucky's is hanging on to the truck at the bottom, and then Sam's like, "That little girl kicked you out." When he said that, and Bucky's like, "I," like that was so funny. I don't know. I don't just it was funny. Lance and Bucky are having a staring contest. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the trailer. Uh, One thing I just want to talk about before the video probably ends is that I'm praying to God right now that the that what's going on with WandaVision doesn't bleed into this show, because they already messed Spider-Man 3 up with this multiverse business. So, and we don't even know if it's confirmed yet. So it's pretty much just, they say it's going to lead, they're going to coincide with each other, but that they still just like, they still mess it up. Like, that's not the story that, like, the how do I explain it? It's the idea of the multiverse in Spider-Man 3, the other two Spider-Man, or the other four if you're gonna count once is the clones or whatever, um is just overrated. That's just my opinion though. Like, I don't hate the multiverse. I just feel like you should keep it out of Spider-Man 3, where Peter's trying to get the public to trust him again. And like, it clearly doesn't matter though. Um I want to also address my concerns with the fact that I think I mentioned before. I feel like Lance isn't really involved as he once was when I started this, when I started this a year ago, which it's a little bit over a year ago now. It's when I first made the first video of Metal Spider was February 5th, 2020. So it's been a little over a year. I feel like when Foss comes out, then that'll all like go away, and I'll feel like Lance is really, really back in it. Uh, yeah, like I said, I really hope none of the multiverse stuff in WandaVision, and matter of fact, I don't even know if the multiverse is even featured in WandaVision. I think it's just Multiverse of Madness, a Doctor Strange movie, because although we saw, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but although we saw someone in the last episode, uh, we don't know if that's actually him, you know? So, um, I feel like that is the end of this video, so be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and tap the bell so you guys are notified for the any other videos. And freaking Kevin Feige, I swear, if you release another piece of news before March, I do not want to make another one of these until March. If you release another piece of news, you remember what happened to Tony's parents, right? What Bucky did to them? Yeah, yeah, you remember. Yeah, you know, because you created them. Anyway, next to you, y'all. Have a good day.